There we go. Pick and ban phase.
I am
To
hyped for the
reiterate,
bans.
this game there must be a lot of
I'm seeing the Amumu
priority
ban.
on this Amumu.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Amumu ban. That Amumu just did such a great job pressuring the early game.
Though
And
I'm pretty confident they won't ban it. If it's banned, it's gonna be Team Mental Papier banning it because they
they do
might
have the
just
first
pick
yes.
it.
Yes, that might be the case. This
Yeah.
is the Lucian ban, a very interesting ban because we have not seen the Lucian last game or a ban of Lucian last game. There
But
is the
that's
Jax
really
ban.
good scouting because these guys do play Lucian Nami in the bot lane, and no matter how good or bad you are, Lucian Nami is just terrible and
Disgusting.
terrifying comp to play against.
By the way, I did argue with Seda like a few days before on the Discord that I don't think that Nami Lucian is OP. And then I played against it and I'm gonna say, holy damn, he deals way too much damage. Okay, I have not played against that comp for a while, and it's absolutely not okay that he deals like half your health with an E empowered, like Nami empowered double attack.
Yeah, and the worst part of it is that is after nerfs. They nerfed it, so they say.
So they say, yes. I do kind of dislike that they put Nami more on the damage kind. I did like her as just an AP enchanter.
Yeah.
There
And
comes finally
now
the
it's
Sejuani pick.
it's a Sejuani instead of the Amumu that leaves the Amumu open.
Maybe they thought that the Mumu wasn't that big of a threat. Which I also think like Caitlyn is so overrated. When she's behind, she's so darn useless. She deals no damage.
And what I'm also curious about is so the Jax ban is new, but the Twitch ban for Team Mental Papier that leaves the Syndra open. So I'm curious if they're gonna pick it up and who's gonna pick it up. That's gonna be.
Oh, there comes the Kayn. Okay.
Yeah, they didn't ban it. They didn't ban it, so might. Yeah, and that's the Kayn lock-in. Thresh also banned last game.
That is true. They're picking up the champions that they Papier banned last game. I do understand Twitch bans, by the way, even though they picked Kayn, and I think Kayn can handle Twitch pretty well, especially with Xayah as well. But Twitch is just a big risk, and they played it pretty well last game. He did turn around a few fights.
Yeah, I completely agree as well. It's just I'm curious to see if we're gonna see the Syndra, and there it is.
It is.
That's what I thought.
This seems to be very strong setup.
So the Thresh I'm gonna say is that's a big comfort for Garilius. I think he has 300k mastery points on it. That's why we saw a ban last game of the Thresh.
I'm a bit sus on the Gnar pick, especially blind. But maybe
well, I did some investigation.
Pick.
It's also comfort,
yes,
and it's also just a really good champion overall. If you can play around the mini and the big Gnar, then yeah, this is a big comfort pick for the Gnar.
Once in my 10 years of League, I did main top lane, and Quinn and Gnar were the two champions I've played. So I'm very comfortable with Gnar myself.
So I go.
That's really nice. The Shen ban, is that like a hard counter for the Gnar then?
Ugh, it depends. It really depends. It is nasty, but you can handle it. I want to see some very big damage dealers on the side of McDonald's Freedom Fighters because they are very passive right now.
Yeah.
Especially because Gnar doesn't deal that much damage if he's not ahead.
So apparently Gnar is a bad champion, according to Stewie, who has played Gnar once.
Absolutely,
so,
I agree with him.
Voilà, it's decided. Thank you for making sure that we know now. I did hear that Stewie might be a dirty enter sometimes as well, so I'm not really sure if we should believe it, but we'll leave it up to to the top laner of McDonald's Freedom Fighters to show us whether or not it's a good pick.
Wait, is
I'm
it
not
better if
calling
I
you
call you
bad,
bad?
Stewie. Ooh, yeah,
I mean, I don't know.
Nice up your games. Nice. No.
Okay, I
I was
like.
just repeating what I heard in the hallways. And yeah, exactly. You wanted to see big damage. Tristana Victor, they give you just that.
Big damage and especially great scaling, but they are against Syndra Gangplank, which do deal extreme amounts of damage in in late game as well. I'm interested how this will go. There we go.
I'm about to ruin.
I shall summon the scoreboard. Oh, look at my minimap being so small.
Yeah,
You could
it's
change
terrible. How can you... That shows that you don't put so much importance on the minimap.
You're like, that's for the jungle, I don't
No,
care.
do you know why I do this? Because
Tell me.
I'm an absolute chronic accidentally pressing on the minimap when firing your old person, so it's extra small.
Yeah.
I see it. I see how it is.
No,
Okay.
McDonald's
it's
Freedom
a
Fighter
small
is now on the blue
start.
side. Lipsicat.
Yeah.
The loser
Yes,
is...
indeed. And there is no invade, but still, the bot side of Team Mental Papier gives a lot of respect. They don't even ward it yet. They're gonna go ward their own blue now. But they were super scared of an invade.
I would have been hyped to see a Leona Xayah early. Well, never mind, Xayah. I retract that statement.
Like both ball laners are really good to put up a cheese if whoever's first, they can easily get a kill level 1. Or if not, just a flash.
Yeah.
Okay, that is
And like, it's, again, both junglers starting on different sides of the map. Can you say what second you are on, just to make sure that we're on the same page?
I'm on 2:15.
Yes, me too. Okay, perfect.
Perfect. The Victors are harassing the Syndra pretty hard right now. I mean, you can always just go into the stream, by the way.
It looks like a way more fun matchup for Pfizer this time around.
Oh, there comes the early gank, but I don't think there's much to have here. Oh.
The Nard goes in, but he just turned into Mega Nard.
Yeah, no, they won't get anything here. But a great barrel comp for the Gangplank.
Just a bit of poke.
And some antsy little tiny beams for the Kayn. He's collecting his balls.
What do you guys think? Will Kayn go red or blue? I assume he would rather go red.
I mean, if he goes blue, they can just FF. Thank you very much.
Also, this Kayn player, this jungler, tends to go for red Kayn in his games.
Every good Kayn player tends to go for red Kayn because blue Kayn is a niche pick.
I think it's only good when you already have tanks in team and like max one tank in any team.
It's a great engage on top lane.
Yeah, GP.
But the Gnar has to be careful.
Yeah, there's a big wave as well. Eh?
Yes, that was a great flash of the Gnar, just to be on the safe side.
He got minion blocked. The minions pushed him out.
Not much you could do
there. League of Legends. Minion block is toxic. So toxic.
We see a bit of banter. In the alt chats, I don't know if you saw that, but...
It was at the start of the game, yes. I laughed about it.
Yeah.
As long as they stay friendly, it's fine. Some friendly banter is fine, I think.
Yes, of course.
Tiny extra information, by the way. They do have a Thresh, and the only AP source they have is the Syndra, which is not a consecutive damage dealer. So Thresh is gonna scale the heck out of them.
That was a really weird hook. It was like the Leona was just AFK, waiting for the hook to hit.
Inner Nautilus. What the fuck was that flash? I do think that the flash was appropriate. I think the Gnar shouldn't have gone in unless the Gangplank queued the Sejuani already. And he realized the mistake and went out, and it was good. There comes the follow-up gank.
And I think Gnar could have saved the flash indeed. Just be patient and the Seju on him.
But it was good that he flashed while he misplayed already.
Yeah.
Okay, this is.
It's still close.
It's hitting.
Yeah,
Oh,
Gar needs
no,
to be
she has to
careful
get out.
before getting picked.
She has to get out.
I think
That was
Seju
really
might
well
actually
played by
die
the
if.
Gangplank.
Well played by the top lane.
And we see the Kane coming in. He's gonna clear his Krugs.
He's chilling with the Crocs. He's not doing
But
anything.
he is topside for potential.
I think he's
I
gonna
think-
look for a gank soon because Gnar has no flash, so he can abuse it.
He's not doing
That
anything,
would be a
guys.
smart play.
He's fiddling his
Wish.
thumbs.
He's looking now, but now smartly backed. Just a bit of ward placement. Meanwhile, in bot lane, nothing much going on there, really.
Also, CS is pretty even.
The Victors are arresting the Syndra extremely hard in mid lane, by the way. But the Syndra
Yeah,
has the
but
farm advantage.
even there, the minion wave is kind of equal. If Victor clears these minions,
Yeah, it's just two late scaling AB champions, so I don't think we will see much action there. I think their
Yeah.
participation will depend on the team.
and we did want to see this Tristana be way more active, as we see a gank in the mid lane, and the Syndra has to flash.
Xada on Sejuani is doing bonker ganks right now, pulling
Yeah.
like flashes left and right. I really love to see it.
Yeah, this is what I said earlier about the Sejuani having like way more early pressure for ganking than Kane. Like she
Yes.
can easily just keep queuing into the enemy's face and forcing them to flash or not.
That was very funny. Tristana flashing, Wing over the Thresh Lantern. Let's see if no, she survives sadly.
And it's an ult in the top lane, but it doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything. It's just a waste. He's still gonna try to harass, but Gnar, he has to be careful in top lane because Gnar is closing in on level 6.
Yes, the
He is
problem
level
is that
6 now.
the Gnar is taking
Can easily kill him.
a lot of grasp poke. Well played by the Gangplank.
Yeah.
Gnar should be able to kill him if he doesn't misplay, but GP has the push advantage.
And
He just
he's
misses the stun walks away.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think there's not much we can do in top lane now.
No.
Meanwhile, both bot lanes backed. They kind of have a similar back, although.
Both
the-
junglers also topside. They might both gank and see each other soon, who knows.
I do think that the
Xada
Sejuani
is-
is stronger right now, just because of a kill.
Yeah. Xada is just taking the scuttler and walking through mid lane. Okay.
She's giving vision though, so they know she's now going bot side.
Oh, this
Yeah.
Kane is going top lane, yes. We're gonna see some action right here.
Yeah, good call by Kane. Grass no flash, they see Seju walking bot side, it should be a free gank.
He does still have the hop, and he sees the Kane ganking.
The Kane
With a good help, maybe, but-
should not have used his E. You're able to see if he comes, but this is probably regardless a kill for him.
Yeah,
Ah, yes.
It was close.
can maybe survive this? Almost.
But because Kane was showing in the top lane, Sejuani says this is the perfect time to go for Drake. It's gonna be a trade though.
Very
Kane
solid.
picking the Herald.
Trying to
The
get
issue-
something out of the dev in top lane.
The issue is though, the question is, does he want to place the Herald on top lane? Because as I already elaborated in the first game, he will, like the Gangplank will lose a lot of his early game, and he wants the early game to just farm his stacks.
Yeah,
if
it is early. The Gnar is pushing a lot. So with a good gank on top lane, they can just take at least a few plates. Because
Maybe the plates, yes, but you don't want to take the turret from the Gangplank. The Gangplank wants the top lane
Oh,
lane to
Sejuani
continue.
is gonna get collapsed on. They did see her get in there,
They will,
He was
yeah,
on
they see
vision.
her now.
and yeah,
That was a bit
there's
ballsy,
a small bit of vision in the river, just where the honey fruit is.
You're not takes
That's
the
how
kill.
they saw her get in, and that was all she wrote. Also, the blue buff on the Sejuani.
Well
This
played.
is gonna be more difficult for the Victor to keep harassing the Syndra now.
The kill went on the yes, that was the great engage.
And engage in the
C
bot
call.
lane, yeah.
Yeah, Jonah hit
Actually,
6.
while we are on the topic, cleanse on Tristana. Oh, I'm
Cleanse?
sad.
Well, it's good, But you have to be quick about it, because Leona can change CCU. If she ults Tristana, she can cleanse it. She just has to like jump instantly away from her E. But I see she didn't take it. It should have been better she took cleanse instead of heal, I think.
Now the bot lane is recalling while the Kayn is in his bot river. He's gonna reset himself. But yeah, this Herald placement is gonna be interesting. And like I alluded to, with the blue buff, now the Syndra can hard
Good
push.
gank by the Sejuani. Will she pick up the...
GP still no flash up, should be free kill.
Yes, it is. Yes, that is a free kill. And it's very good that the Gnar moved out of the way, not to get killed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it does
not to be
alleviate
greedy.
so much pressure.
He's going not to get greedy and try to take the kill herself, but dying in the process.
Did he get the assist? I didn't see.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. This bot lane is in a very rough spot now with the Kraken Slayer Xayah, and she actually built Kraken Slayer, very wise choice right there.
Yeah, that's a really early Kraken Slayer as well.
And it does hurt. Kraken Slayer hurts in early game.
I mean, they are like resisting really well, both in bot lane, also mid laners. They're resisting all pretty good. Xayah also has 2 kills, which has a big lead on the Tristana right now. They
Mid
can
lane
force
is-
to play aggressive.
Extremely even though. Same farm, same items.
We do see the Syndra trying to put a little division down.
Can maybe put down focus on the bot lane, put Herald in the bot to snowball even more for Xayah. Who knows? I don't know
I'd
if
say
he
that
It is
this would be
hovering
the
bot.
best curse of action.
He can maybe do it while Dragon is almost up, force the turret, and then they can do Dragon afterwards.
Ooh, he's gonna go for a sneaky lane gank. He should not have been spotted.
Let's watch this bot lane, Sejuani being behind them.
Will he pull the sneaky one?
Oh, this will be
They
a good.
don't have
Oh, what
vision
a
about
great
it?
hook! But
What
she
a great
does
hook.
have ulti.
And
They both dodge the
now it's a
Ronald.
full-on 3v3. In the meanwhile, in top lane, we have the Gnar solo killing the gangplank.
Well played.
It's really big for Gnar.
Well played for Gnar. That was beautifully executed.
GP also has no
Sejuani
TP up.
was in the right place and the right time. Because with this hook, it would have been a way closer fight. Huh?
Victor is pushing very the Syndra back very hard, by the way. We have not seen a Kayn gank in mid lane.
I think
Yes,
mid lane will be the most boring.
this is
for
gonna
now.
be delaying his back, his red cane a lot.
That was an awful lot of resources for nothing.
They were trying to get her, sadly they didn't get
Yes.
Trish
Okay,
trying
the
to
lantern
defend the
is
trading.
ignored. Good.
And the herald has been put down in bot lane.
And with that, the 2 platings for the bot lane.
Sejuani right on time to defend the turret though. But they still got 2 platings from that, I think.
And they were looking for a dive, but yeah, they can't. The
Yeah, but-
Tristana trash.
No.
Yeah,
The
also
Sejuani
the
hovering.
Sejuani, yeah.
She has not backed in a while.
Yes.
She doesn't have the item advantage right now.
But the thing with the Kayn is he had vision, didn't he? Because he went into the wall, he had vision of the Sejuani, no?
Depends how
could be.
far near the wall she is.
Oh, okay.
You don't immediately see everything around the wall. There comes the Syndra roam to bot lane.
Is she gonna get spotted by the pink? Yes, she is.
And she will turn around and leave. Oh, bot the Victor. No, she's seen him. That
Victor
was-
might camp on her. Okay, but the ward spots her too. Him, sorry.
There's someone hoping for game 3. I don't know.
Some
My
people are
throat
going-
kinda hurts.
Really hard. Sorry?
Hmm?
I didn't catch what you were saying.
There's Ellipsy Cat is hoping for game 3. Well played by the Gnar, by the way. He's really turning it around. And
Yeah.
I'm saying that I really do not hope for game 3 because my throat hurts. This is a very dangerous engage of the Kayn with the Mega Gnar And
Nard
that is a
getting the
kill.
deck out just in time.
Really well played. Wow,
All the
that
CC
was.
contained, yeah. Also the 2-level lead, Kane also not having his form yet, is really in a disadvantage spot right there.
Yeah, he's not a champion yet.
Exactly. What
Exactly.
a great engage. Well played. And they get the shutdown on the ADC and the follow-up on the Leona. Victor is
Well played from the
keeping
bot lane.
pressure on Syndra.
It should be a double
Ah.
kill. Trish can connect a second hook probably. Oh, he misses.
What
It's a
creepy
flash engage,
Oof.
but with the gangplank slow, they're
was
gonna
sadly
just
Strategy,
disengage.
waste a flash, yeah.
That was very unfortunate. She flashed the moment the Gangplank ult came up.
Yeah, this Kane pick, it didn't really work out yet. I think it was a good call to leave both Kane and Syndra open. And there we see a 3-man dive in the mid lane.
Finally
works out
on the
perfectly.
Syndra.
She's really huge. The dragon is up and he can take the mid
Yeah,
mid
I
turret.
didn't even see them take the Herald.
With this, they have
Yeah.
turned the gold lead around.
Yes.
They should be able. They should be looking for a dragon pick right now.
And I think this is the first time in the series that we see McDonald's Freedom Fighters in the gold lead. And that's a smart TP. It was dangerous though. If if the gangplank stayed on top of the turret.
Maybe, yeah. He also had a big winning wave. Oh,
And
Yeah.
he had
first.
the ult.
And that with the Syndra TP, the blue buff is secured.
Also,
good old
dragon
blue buff.
taken out by Team Mental Papier.
And with this, they have a 2-dragon advantage. Oh, there comes the engage on the Thresh, but it is not enough of a kill.
Trish is gonna get picked, no?
No.
Oh, they are not following up.
They really want the Leona ult only on the Tristana, because if Saya puts her damage onto the Thresh, the Tristana is just gonna boom her.
Yeah,
We saw
exactly.
it just in the last fight, she boomed her even through the exhaust.
Yeah, stacking the Tristana is really strong. She should watch out for that one.
We still haven't seen the Kane transformation, or am I wrong?
He is still not in his form now.
70 minutes in game, that is a very rough game for Kane. You'd like to have it by now.
He's not finding the good gangs to collect his orbs.
Nope.
Yeah, but he hasn't. He also hasn't been really active on the map. I feel like.
The first 5 minutes, yes, but after he kind of fell in a
It's a
little bit.
full-on engage. That was dangerous by Tristana, and she's gonna get punished for it. That's a big punish. And if the
Well
shield
played
falls
by
off,
the Thresh. He saved that Victor.
Saving the Victor, yeah. Sadly, Leona couldn't take the kill on the Victor. With
It
the shields
was-
from Q and Thresh Lantern.
It was a big risk to engage on the long side of the lane onto the
yeah,
Xayah, and there comes the safe kill pickup on... No, she flashes out.
but Sejuani did get the hard steel stack. But jumping on ooh, nice touch by Xada. But jumping on a Xayah is never a good idea like that. She just gets to put all her feathers down. You have nowhere to go. You don't have an escape. And there's so much damage in the pullback.
You have to always jump on the side to be able to dodge.
Yeah, the Leona
Exactly.
CC enables the Xayah E to connect more easily and connecting all her big damage.
And a nice freeze from Xayah. Sejuani is playing the game of her life.
Yeah, she's really
we do
affecting a lot
see
on the
a
map.
disconnect.
but,
Okay.
with a reconnect.
They're back. Okay. Nothing happened. Everything is fine.
Yeah, the Sejuani has a way bigger impact than the Kane on the map.
This is a
It's just-
smart gangplank ult.
Yes, a very, very good Gangplank ult securing the turret from being destroyed. The
'cause we
Victor
all know
ganging
how-
up on the Gangplank, but he's not getting help. Oh, yes, he is, but the Gangplank is going in on the Tristana, but Tristana is Tristana, she's just jumping out of the bed.
This is
Guys, auto-tech the turret! Yes, thank you! Thank you!
that was a weird.
They're giving up the
Uh,
mid lane for this. Not
Maybe
even
they were like, we
secured
don't need
kill.
this turret now.
Does Kane know he has to transform?
He should
Probably.
know.
It's not ready.
taking a really long time for Kane to transform. Really
Yeah.
not good for team mental. For
He is gonna go
freedom
dive
fighters.
okay.
Syndra ult is already out.
That's
This will not
a
get
really
anything.
terrible timing, I think. I
But
feel like
yes.
luckily bot lane gets
Big
to
shutdown
help.
on Kane, and I do think this is his red form.
Should be,
we'll
yeah.
see. And
They gave up extremely much for that bot lane turret, with the mid lane turret gone, top lane turret gone, and 2 kills. There's no
and
chicken.
Thresh gets called out. This is the mid game in action. This is where we saw Team Mental Papier shine last game as well. They just clump up really well. They're all on the same page.
Xayah is playing her role extremely well.
Yeah, Thresh trying to ward, but not respecting, not having vision with the enemy team nearby.
And indeed, with that last fight, we finally see Red Kane.
Hallelujah. Well, item-wise, Kane is not that much gold behind, but maybe Seju didn't go shopping, I don't know, but Seju had a way bigger impact than the Kane early, but item-wise he's still not that much behind on the Seju.
Yeah, he kept on power farming. That's true.
The Kane items
I don't
are
play,
do have more tiny steps. This Tristana is in a... Oh, what a great cancel on the barrel there.
The position again, look how clumped up Team Mental Papier is and how spread out the McDonald's Freedom Fighters are.
Absolutely.
Now is trying to put some pressure from the bot lane, but yeah, they're not really doing much.
They're really hugging in that river, but
I mean, they are currently just letting the Gnar fill up of rage. Oh, that is very bad for Mental Papier. If I'm seeing this
going
right.
in deep.
That is
Stretching the hook on the Kane. Kane dies.
big onto...
Stana once more?
Yes,
but she gets exhausted.
Tristana's just going hard.
Very good. Well played by Team McDonald's right there. They just let the Gnar stack his passive and baited a lot of stuff out with Xayah ult and Leona engage on the Victor, just very far away from her team. They could not manage to follow this.
And it's like immediately clears them second soul point.
Yeah, Mental Papier probably should have just dropped vision and retreat, find a new angle to fight on, because they just enabled the Gnar ulti and they lost the fight.
This is gonna be very interesting because they had soul point the last game and Mental Papier turned it around.
Yeah, but last game, Mental Papier already had a 4k gold difference, a gold lead by the time they did get to the third Drake. This time, McDonald's Freedom Fighters, they're in a great spot. It's only a 1 to 2k gold, 1k gold difference. Not that much, but yeah.
But that right there is what I meant. The Syndra will not deal much damage to the Thresh because she's a burst mage. She does not have consecutive damage, and the Thresh will just stack armor and armor and armor against the rest of his team.
Yeah, she really needs to like look on another target and find great picks on the enemy ADC and mid laner, I think.
Also interesting, even though there's Tristana, there's Gnar. Really AD heavy. The Kane decided to go for a Hex Drinker. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, Victor does a crazy ton of damage late game. Sedge is also AP, but she's mainly just tank. I don't think it's worth buying Hex Drinker this early on. It's better to just go like other bruiser items for him to like stick longer in the team fights on the other team, but I think it's a bit of a weird choice to get Hex Drinker this early on.
Especially because I do think that God Drinker scales with AD and health, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You've seen
yes, it does.
Sejuani games lately in this new patch, in this new season?
I always loved Sejuani. Sejuani was once one of my mains. This, oh, that Victor from the backline on the Syndra, very interesting, but now he is isolated by the team.
Yeah, Sejuani going in deep, but she got picks off.
Getting caught. Yes, that was very messy.
It's a really messy fight, yeah.
But he got the
Sejuani trying a
Syndra.
bit too hard.
People
Pfizer
popping in on
do-
left and right.
This
Pfizer
Victor
did get
is-
the kill though.
Victor has the damage, but he cannot get picked by CC. If he gets hit, he's dead. Just
It
like
was
that.
very confident try from McDonald's Freedom Fighters, but it was not able to do anything. Yeah, they have to get
Yeah.
out of there.
If Seju only wait a little bit when Victor came in the backline, they could have like synergized their engage, but
Yes.
they went a bit. There was not much synergy in that fight from Team Mental.
First went
from Freedom
Sejuani,
Fighters.
then went Victor, then went Tristana, and they had time to change their focus on each of the members. That was mostly the mistake they
Yeah.
made.
And again, Mental Papier was like way more grouped up together in the mid lane, while Freedom Fighters was again like more scattered around.
Yeah, what also helped the scattering of McDonald's Freedom Fighters was the Gangplank ult.
Absolutely,
it was
that was
pretty
great.
late in the game, but in the fight, but the Gangplank ult really made them.
He zoned the
Yeah.
Tristana out, which is very important.
Great
By
one
the
did it
way-
in utility ulti.
This
Yes.
Xayah going straight into Dominic's. These tanks will not have a lot of fun against her.
Well,
ADC main myself, I think it's still a little bit too early. Like, okay, you have damage, but like most ADCs go like Infinity Edge or
Yes.
some third.
you must be looking so much forward to the new patch, don't you?
Oh, I love it. The
Yeah.
bursts are gonna be insane for ADCs. I love it.
McDonald's Freedom
Buying-
Fighter already trying again with the sneak on the side, but the team is not following up. They are alone, and they will get picked.
Nice dodge from the ultimate.
And Sejuani gets picked off again.
Yeah, she tried to ult the Xayah, but the Xayah just ulted again.
Yeah, I feel
to
like-
dodge.
Great pick by
I feel
Thresh,
like,
well
uh,
done. But he will
like
die
a
for
kill.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zaya in the backline is really strong. She's 7-1 by now. 3
In the
items.
meantime, in
back.
the top lane, while this was going on, the Tristana did 1v1 the Gangplank, and both died in the exchange.
Which
I
is
feel like Freedom
not
Fighters. No, sorry,
worth
go ahead.
it. Yeah. They will lose their soul point again. It would be very sad and funny, kind of, if they lose the same way they lost the last round.
Freedom Fighters is really having issues with the timing and engaging of the team fights. They're always like scattered around, not synergized, not as much as the Mental Papier is.
Yeah,
always
their
grouped
early game is
together.
very strong, but Mental Papier really picks it up in the middle game with their team fight and communication.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's exactly what we saw last game as well. Huh? If McDonald's finds better synergy later into the season, they're gonna be strong contenders in this Sunday Cup.
Absolutely. I'm very hyped about how they manage this because their ADC is missing. They cannot engage this. And they will
Yeah,
lose
Tristana.
the Gnar.
Yeah, an amazing combo. The Gangplank ult to zone the rest of the team away.
This
And then
Xayah is an
ult.
absolute menace. She was able to pick up the anti-tank items very early. She just melts them away. They have no chance.
Yeah. Combined with the chain CC they apply on the team, they have no chance to escape. They get hit by one CC, they are most likely dead. Because Mental Papier is always like grouped up. They are following each other pretty well.
The Gangplank is alone. The Tristana goes for it, but they are not fast enough.
Wait. Team Mental Papier picked up the Baron? No, who picked up the Baron earlier?
Oh yeah, it was Mental Papier. And
Ah,
they
yeah,
also-
yeah,
they
after
got
that
the
great
turret
team fight in the mid lane.
Yes. What a great engage by the Kane. But he is alone. Xayah with half health. Tristana being able... Oh, he got the ult out. But what a great heal. Well done.
That was so
Good heal, good
close.
stun. Nice
And-
stun, good heal from the Freedom Fighters.
They
Yeah.
do have
Thresh
to
might
get
be
out of
picked
there.
up, yeah.
The Tristana's way too low.
Yeah, Thresh tried to keep them off, maybe. That was a blind.
He
Leona
gave his
ult.
life for the Tristana. Look at that vision by the red team though. They
Really
ha-
huge for a team. They can see everywhere. where they're going.
Very, very scary.
They have complete control on the bot side jungle.
Leona still wants more.
Yeah, she keeps like scanning forwards to deny the vision that freedom fighters have.
Oof. And Sejuani is backing right next to a ward, not even checking the bush. That's unfortunate.
Turns to see.
Still 1 minute 20 for Baron though. So they do have a lot of time.
Will freedom fighters be patient, or will they like force an engage again? If they force it again with no proper follow-up, I think they will lose the Baron, and maybe even the game after that. Because Dragon will also like spawn soon after.
Yeah, like they cannot find a fight right now, and what is strange to me, like I raged about this earlier. If I'm the Tristana in the situation, I want to be mid lane. I want to catch those waves, but Gnar is staying in the mid lane. He's Mega Gnar now. He's gonna run out before a fight can even break out.
Yeah, especially with the TP on the Gnar, he should be in the side lane,
Yeah.
TPing and on those crucial moments to backdoor.
An engage on the Xayah though.
What a great Tristana.
She got caught out so easily, and with this it's
This
This might
is
be
huge.
the Baron.
This is huge for a freedom fighter. Speaking
Where
of the ADC,
is the
just like
jungler
that.
doing? What is the jungler doing? Come
Yeah, they
back,
should
Madame
now-
Seju.
They should push the mid and top lane for the pry on the Baron.
but they're not gonna.
Yeah,
I
no
think
one
they're
is
leaving
shopping.
still scared of a
Tristana
4v4.
alone. Yeah.
They should be grouped right now. Tristana's like, okay, she's gonna get out, but it's really risky. And Victor also.
Yeah, and if Victor is.
They are
is-
leaving Victor to die. This would have been an easy Baron. The Xayah is the only one with real damage on their team right now.
Yeah,
Victor
Victor
Sana-
being greedy to get the pry on the Baron top side, but the team wasn't really in sync with him. He just got there alone. The team left, and yeah, he died.
And now, what is Team Mental Papier gonna do with this? Looks like they're gonna reset.
I think they will
and-
prioritize the dragon.
This is a
Yeah,
4v5
it's so
they
point,
cannot
yeah.
take. The Victor is a big part of their damage.
But they kind of have to. I mean, if they don't get Soul Point here, it's another. It's another Infernal Drake for them. The damage is gonna start stacking up.
I think no matter what, this will be a win-win situation by Mental Papier. If Seju will suicide to steal the dragon, she will die in the process, and they just have free Baron. But if she doesn't steal it, they will just have Soul. So
By
it's
the
a
way,
really bad spot for
Seraphs on Syndra, never do it. It's not good. I'm just warning you. As a Syndra
She is
main,
at-
it hurts.
It's 117 stacks. I don't know what that exactly means, but
At
I heard
120, she's fully stacked and deals a lot of damage. You can already see her dealing a lot of damage. The problem is with Seraphs is that Syndra has no mana problems with her runes. And Seraphs is just a big investment for very little return. With the shield, it is better than the last Seraphs, but you much rather just go... oh, they might get her there. Very misplaced.
oh,
Just greedy for the
Welcome.
vision.
nice flash.
But the
Team
Xayah
fighters going in.
can pick up her feathers everywhere. They're
Good
going
zoning
in...
sent by Victor.
No,
They're
the
just
Xayah
one
is alone.
after another, just going into the meat grinder that is McDonald's Freedom
Well
Fighters,
done.
and that's a free. Like if this
Yeah.
isn't the Baron,
So I'm really staying in the back line, but
They
Mental
might
Papier
actually
just
try
went by
to
one by
end.
one. They can end. If they show the mid lane, they just end the game.
Especially
Freedom
with the
Fighters should be
Tristana
able to
damage.
finish.
Can please someone tank for the Tristana? Thank you
Yeah,
very
she
much.
melts turrets like it's nothing. This should be game.
This could be game. What an amazing...
yeah, and that's out of
Really
nowhere.
deserved. That last team fight was executed so well.
Yeah, one good team fight and they completely turned the game around.
So
Freedom
proud
fighters,
of them.
they had
Well
one
played.
good fight, no single follow-ups. They just yeah.
Good
just
call
turned
on
it-
the immediate end without the Baron, especially with the Tristana. No, it is not another 2v0. It is 1v1. I was just too lazy to edit the panel.
Yeah, and with that, we go into a short break again, and get ready for the third game of the evening. That's amazing.
Insert silver scrapes right here.
Well played. Yeah. Yeah, actually, you should. Maybe we should put on silver scrapes. Well played.